It is just afternoon, Saturday, March 31st, 2012, and we're near Valeport, Saskatchewan. This is the scarp falling down to Long Lake, Last Mountain Lake, looking east along the lake towards Craven, maybe 5 miles away. And these are the marshes at the bottom of the lake. At the top of the lake is the Last Mountain Lake Bird Sanctuary created by the federal government in January 1st, 1887. The oldest sanctuary in North America. Oh, there's somebody down there fishing for yellow perch or walleye or maybe whitefish. South across the lake there is Regina Beach, around that point there. And looking up the length of the lake, 75 miles long, less than 2 miles wide, and up to 40 meters deep in places. It's the largest body of water in southern Saskatchewan. This is mile 25 of the Lanigan Sub, which starts in Regina. CPR began building this out from Regina in 1911, and they got up to Craven, where they finished their season. The next year they dropped a switch in at the end of the line called Euston Junction and divided the line in two. In the foreground here is what the CPR calls its Lanigan Sub, coming up from Regina. This part was built in 1912 up through Silton and on to Bullier on the Pheasant Hills branch, and then from then on up north. Down below it you can see the abandoned right-of-way of the Colonsay branch, which started at the Euston Junction and cut across the lake. Bottom of the marshes here you can see the canal that the federal government cut in the late 1880s, 1890s to try and stabilize the level of the lake. Causeway goes across to the south side of the lake and curves along past Regina Beach, Dilk, Simpson, Imperial, and crosses the old Grand Trunk Pacific, now Canadian National's main line, at Young before going up to Colonsay on the CPR's northern line. Euston Junction was pulled in 1977 and the line from there up to Dilk was abandoned at that time. Valeport was a station at mile 0.7 of the Colonsay Sub, right down by Euston Junction. In 1912, a portable was dropped off there and it was replaced that very year by a standard number 5 station, which has since been removed. I don't know what all was at Valeport. There was a post office from 1918 to 1960 and the Wharves of the William Pearson and Company Limited. The CPR's advance on the lake put paid to the Parsons Company's endeavors at steamship navigation on the lake. The company had been active in the area in real estate and transportation since 1904 and 1908. They bought the Lady of the Lake in Quebec. They cut it in half and had it moved up to Valeport here and reassembled as the SS Capel. Everybody wanted to take the train and ship stuff by rail, so pretty soon the old SS Capel was running empty. It was beached near Lumsden Beach sometime during World War I, and at the end of hostilities it was burned in celebration in 1918. Never a village, and likely never even a hamlet. Valeport, Saskatchewan.